is with our good buddy, Kevin Baker, Executive Director of Piedmont Triad International Airport. Good to see you again, sir.
Good to see you, Jim.
Lots of big news since you were on the show before. Of course, one that's still reverberating is the news that you landed Jet Zero to be here. So let's help people understand this. What do they make? Why do they come here? And how many folks will they employ?
Yeah, I'll start at the end and work backwards. They're talking about nearly 15,000 employees.
Wow.
This company is, you're using old technology, the blended wing technology. It's technology developed in the 50s, 60s, but really it will change the commercial aircraft market as we know it. The typical airplane is a tube with a wing.
Right.
That tube is doing nothing but hanging from that wing. It's dead weight, right? And in this case, the fuselage, the tube, actually becomes molded into and part of the wing itself.
Okay.
And so, therefore, it's that much more lift that is provided and that much more efficient of an airplane.
Right.
So it's just a completely different way of flying.
How are you able to land them when everybody in the world wanted them?
Well, I think that this airport, as you know, has been preparing for years, decades, really. I keep on saying on your show even that we're standing on the shoulders of giants. And, were it not for people buying land decades ago and, planning for this kind of thing. And then, us having a very focused, laser focused, really, mission to get the airport ready for projects like this, so that whenever they knock on the door, we can say we don't have to say we'll get it ready. We say we are ready.
Right. Now, in addition to Jet Zero, of course, there are a lot of places that are operating on your campus at PTI, but you have Honda and you have Boom. But just mentioning those three right there, why are those kind of companies significant to the benefits to the airport, to the community, to everybody?
Yeah, so those are OEMs, original equipment manufacturers. They're manufacturing airplanes. As far as I know, we're the only airport now in the country that has 3 aircraft OEMs based on the airport. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. And the importance of that is that is the end manufacturer of the airplane. That's the people who are rolling it out and sending it off to a customer. Each of these airplanes, depending on which one you're talking about, has millions of parts, literally millions of parts. And all of them have to be manufactured somewhere.
Right.
And, in recent years, the industry has really resolved to have providers of parts and other services close by the final assembly location.
Got to have the supply chain right with you.
Yes, they want to be able to reach out and touch them. Therefore, if whenever you get one of these OEMs, it brings with them all of the suppliers that they're going to need to build those planes.
We circle back to Jet Zero. You mentioned over 14,000 jobs that'll come here. Now, how in the world are these companies, just the 3 we mentioned and others, going to find the employees to do the kinds of things they want?
Yeah, so it's a huge issue. It's something that we need to deal with. And first of all, our community has a heritage of having these kinds of employees here already. So we've got a bench strength that's really strong right now, and we've got through GTCC, through NCA&T, through NC State, through a number of secondary education institutions like that, we already have a pipeline coming out all the time of new employees. However, with these wins, that has to get ramped up to a new level. And there's a couple of groups that are working furiously, I will say, to stand up, an increase to that pipeline's capability.
Right. So we've got the training and the people they need.
That's right.
I just think it's got to be very gratifying to see all this happen after years and years of work, right?
It is. I can't explain it.
Well, if you could explain it, would you do it on this show? No, I don't know. No, this guy is, I don't want to embarrass him, but he just does a great job in trying to coordinate all these efforts. And I do want to congratulate you for helping to bring these jobs to the area. It means a lot to the area and to the state. Up on screen, flyfrompti.com gives you some general information about all sorts of things, PTI related. Flyfrompti.com. To Kevin Baker, our friend and leader, thank you for doing this.
Thank you, Jim.
All right,
appreciate
sir.
it.
We'll be right back after this.